Back on site, we got Dirt Sexy with the Komatsu hat. Oh yeah, a little chilly start here this morning. Got a little ice, little frosty frost. Gonna keep doing the cut. Take the hill down, put it over here. Oh yeah, the sun's out. Looking good. Rocking on the top of the crown of the hill. To give a recap on the project, this is the second video if you didn't catch the first one. This whole pile we're pulling here was a pond dredging project that was done a few years back, and they had to put the pile here and then have it dry out. Now we're just moving it and making a better transition lawn view from the house. The first pad we built, which was the first video of this series, is a 65 by 45 for a wedding tent, and then we decided phase 2 to marry these fields all together because it looks so nice. Oh, we're still cutting, we're still filling. Gotta get to that park bench. I don't know if you can see it over there. Roughly, and then have to taper up to there somehow, because otherwise it'll be a big cliff. Still gotta do more work in here, you know what I mean? But we're getting it. It's really wet and punchy. So once it's, this wind is good, then we'll cut and blend this a lot better. Yeah, the bottom is like a blue clay, so it's really mucky and wet, and we're just trying to position the busa in a position where it doesn't keep sinking out of sight. on site. Rained last night, rain all week, but the cut stayed dry. Dirt Sexy's cold, Dirt Boss is cold. Real windy and cold today. We both forgot our coats, but we'll be in the cabs. We're gonna knock a lot of this hill out right here. Yep, just running the outsides of the cut. Dropping them out here in the field. We knew there would be some water over there. We're gonna have to just cut a little notch with the dozer, a little swell in between the dirt and the existing field now, and that should get rid of it over time. But the cut stayed pretty dry. I mean, right here is really mucky, right down below here, right where the tracks are, but it is what it is. Sun's shining now, wind's blowing. That's all we need. But that's all we got. One day. Slow down there, Bubba. One day. Then it's gonna rain the rest of the week, I think. Still cutting, trying to find spots for dirt. We don't want to create ugly looking elevation, so we're just trying to blend and put them on each end where we can. It is muddy. The truck does float well, but it's leaving a set of ruts in some spots. The middle of a cut where we were crossing right there, obviously was all blue goo anyways, soft. So we're running the outside edges where we didn't cut the ground as much. Only cut the bottom of that toe a foot in, so it seems to be holding so far. Just after lunch. A lot of dirt moved today. Placing it all the way over there. Had to hold them from tipping there. Yep, you know it. Blade this off in a bit. Got some ruts. Gonna push with the dozer now, push this pile up, try to blend what we got here so it could dry out overnight. Got to create something over here. I knew the water was gonna pile up quick here because we took away that drainage swale, but that's what was ordered. We deliver what was ordered. We're gonna cut that, just cut a little V on the back side to see where we're at. In the sweet sounds of the D51. Cutting the slop from the ruts all out, pushing it up where it's got to be. I'll tell you, you can't even like go on this with, you try to go with a pickup truck, you sink out of sight. It's amazing what these tracks do, LGP tracks, you know, low ground pressure tracks. They just float. I mean, this is like blue goo, muckety-moo right here. Oh yeah, third gear wide open, grade it out. Bam, bam, bam. If you can't grade in third gear, you better just go back to first grade. Cut lot of swale down the backside, and then water is running, just filling it in right now. Water's running to the left. Actually wasn't that bad, it just was a little all low spot here where that water was hanging up. Once I cut that V, she'll start draining and we fill it right here, hoping that will take care of it. It's gonna go to its easiest path. In here, gotta let it dry out, then trim it out one last time. So mucky, but it's like almost counterproductive. I'm coming from way over here, you know, going from each corner just to fill the lows and the highs. But when you're placing all them loads with the booster, you gotta stack them, and then you know what I mean. You don't use them all in one spot. You find the low spot, like right here. I have a V, dumping off of it all right here into that V. And then trimming out the top of this hill. This is where all those ruts were. Trim it both ways and then you get it better. Best way to grade is to do all different angles, just not one way. Like an X pattern, a star pattern, you know, you'll get it better and better each time. She's getting there. Let her dry. See how our water's doing over here. Oh yeah, she's running. Running on down. Got really mucky in this part. I had to pat it back up. You get 2-3 shots at it. You go in a 4th time, you're in trouble. Back on site. Cold site this morning. The cut is frozen actually. Got that stuff pushed off before I left yesterday. It was really wet over here. Just gonna let it set up. Gonna get the rest of this knob off today. Put it down here. Grab them walkie-talkies. Front right of the truck. One more load and the rest I'll do with the dozer. All I got is this little bit right there, a tiny little knob, and it will just polish off with the dozer. Then I'll slick this off, and then we're gonna make a decision whether to, I don't know, we gotta look at the weather. The weather is predicting everything. We're supposed to get a couple days of rain. Next week's supposed to be super nice, so if I could get the hydroseeder here, I would like to get it polished off and hydroseeded before the rain. That would be ideal, but I don't even know if they're hydroseeding yet this early in the season. Things are still froze, so right now that ground's frozen and I don't think they're even doing anything. So, well, at least he didn't call me back yet. Let's just say that. But you guys will be here for the decision. I'll let you know what's gonna go on. We still gotta pull that topsoil over there that we stripped off. We gotta put that over where the tent is going. We're gonna cover that all back up, smack it down with the Harley rake. So that part is really fine-tuned. And then the rest of this we'll just blade off with the dozer. It's a farm field. A lot of rock in it, a lot of little rock. You'll have 25 dump trucks of rock if you try to Harley rake that, I believe. yeah, tracking back. The rest is skid steer and dozer work. Just trimming this out, taking all my fluff that we just dumped off and running it right on down. It's all good soil. Oh, getting our final trim on, just blending it into the existing elevation of the field to make it look a natural, like it never was here. We are making it happen. Look at that. Look at that. No transition whatsoever. Come across that on a snowmobile about 80. You'll be feeling right. Dirt Sexy just draining up the water swale. Or draining up. He's shaping up. He's giving it the old slick willy there. Had a commenter say, "What's the slick willy?" I don't know, it's just something I say. My father used to say. Nothing to do with Slick Willie himself. Old Slick Willie. The topsoil down, it's wet, it's clumpy, it's soddy. We knew that, but we got to get it down and on it, let the air dry it, and then smack it with the Harley, and that would be should break it up pretty good too, because this is really good stuff, but it's just got a lot of sod in it. And it's wet. It rained on the pile a couple times, so we'll get her flat. Mike's just picking some rocks out there, old Dirt Sexy, and then he's gonna give it another fine tune with the skid steer back blade, because that has so many rocks in it. With our, can't hardly rake that. I mean, it has just way too much. You'll have 10 dump truck loads of rocks, and you lose the strength of the erosion and all that stuff when you hardly rake on slopes. That will all wash right out. You need the rock, you need the this, they need the that. Believe it or not, the little rocks like that size, 1 to 2 inch, make the field healthier because it holds, rocks hold moisture. Little fun fact, Dirt Boss fun fact, tip of the day. Topsoil all installed with the Harley rake. Looking good. That whole cut is backbladed with the skitty ditty ditty. For reference, the hill was as high you could not see the back of that tree line at the bottom of the base at all. Now look at the view. He got the rolling hills back, and then he received flat land so he could do anything he wants with it in the future. But unbelievable transformation for not that long. We moved 3,300 yards, a little bit over 3,300 yards of dirt. Gonna throw some seed on this whole thing tomorrow, and we're out of here. Catch you guys on the next one.